Hi, today's Wednesday, 27th of March. I think it's day 8 of our Appalachian Trail adventure. We left the Cobblestone Hotel this morning, got an Uber back to the trail, and we've just done maybe sort of a couple of miles this morning. We're going to meet at a spring, then meet for lunch, and then carry on to Tumbling Run Shelter. Which is be about 8 miles in all. But I just wanted to show you how beautiful the trail is when it's sunny. Morning, this is day 9 and we have just spent a night in the most beautiful shelter we've come across. We've actually met the guy who's maintaining this with his son and daughter. He's called George and he's a lovely guy, and this is his passion in life. So I'll show you what we experienced last night. This is the non-snoring shelter. And this is the snoring shelter where we stayed. So there is even a rose on the table up there, which is just such a lovely touch. How's that for outward dining, outward living? And this is the privy, which was an absolute delight. So quite a lot of the shelters have these kind of privies. Sometimes they're just like a broken toilet seat, sometimes it's just a hole, but this one I have to actually take you inside because this one even has solar lights. So how clean is that? Complete with air freshener, hand sanitizer, and 4 toilet rolls. So this is what George comes up and does every day. So thank you, George. Today, which is day 9, we came out of Tumbling Run Shelters this morning with the lovely George. We headed up Chimney to Chimney Rocks, which I'll post a photo of. We've only done 6 miles today, but I didn't sleep very well last night because when we were at the shelters there was no tent spaces, so I actually did another night in a shelter and it was really cold, so I woke up about 5 or 6 times, so I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I'm pretty knackered today. And also it's been hot. I know you think it wasn't so bad, but it's about 14-15 degrees and I'm just exhausted, and that seems to have made me even more tired. I also had an issue with my pot last night. I tried to boil rice. Really struggling with the food here because it's really hard to get anything that's vegetarian that you can just add water to. So after 5 days on mashed potato, I thought I'd try some rice, red rice and beans I was aiming for. But they didn't work basically, so I ended up having to cook them, which burnt the bottom of my pan, which I then had to clean out in a river, etc. So today I have put them in my titanium bot, which has got a sealable O-ring lid. At lunchtime I boiled some water and they've hopefully been there festering away all day, and will be somewhat more edible tonight, so that would be really good. So pretty tired today. We're heading into, I think it's Rock Mountain Shelters, and as you can see, massive amount of rocks today behind me. This is day 10 and we left Rocky Mountain Shelters this morning and we've walked down or up and over that ridge, Rocky Mountain, and we had quite good walking. We're in two minds whether to do 13 miles today. We've got a chance of stopping off after 5 and doing 2 5-days. We're basically just going to gauge the terrain. It wasn't supposed to be raining today, but it is, which is really unfortunate because I packed my proper waterproof gear right down the bottom of my sack because I was assured it was only going to be like 10% chance of rain. We had having a bit of a detour as well. The trail was actually closed due to storm damage, so it's taken us 0.1 mile up another trail, and we're here at the Caledonia State Park, and this is Pine Knob Pine Shelter, and this is just a recreation area. I'm guessing where folks can come and have large picnics. But this is amazing. This is actually like a fabulous fire. So check that out. And there's a stack of logs, firelighters. There's barbecues. Out here, more picnic areas. This really reminds me of The Sims, actually. And that's the path we'll be heading up in a bit. And just down there you can see the river that we crossed. So yeah, this is like quite a nice big spacious area. So we're just coming into Quarry Gap, which there's a bear box. Looks like I can undo that. There are a couple that not even I've been able to undo. And this again is kept up by someone who takes great pride in looking after things. And there's rumours in the guide this is like a little fairy castle, complete with its babbling brook. Hello, Mr. Frog. And even a sundial. There we are. Jim Staunch is the innkeeper. Oh look, a couple of little turtles. Oh, that is really sweet. An executive decision has said that we're actually going to stay here the night, which was our original plan, to take 2 Neros, do 5 miles today and 6 miles tomorrow, or the 13. We could push on to do the 13, but to be fair, this is probably the nicest site we've ever seen. So what would be the point in that? This is day 11 and we're still in Quarry Gap Shelters, so I thought this would be a really great opportunity to show how we filter water using the soy squeeze. This is a beautiful babbling brook which we don't always get. Sometimes we have to take what we can get, whether that's out of a ditch or a stream or a faucet in a park. Who knows what we're going to get, but this is absolutely lovely. So the soy squeeze comes with 2 of these, which are 2 litres, and a filter, a few little screw attachments which happen to fit the smart water bottle fabulously like that, and a smaller bottle, but the problem usually with them is that you've got to get the water through this tiny hole. So what most people do is create a slit in the smaller one and just create a scoop. So you literally just scoop water and pour it in like so. then you've got one that says flow, so you just attach this to the top, turn it upside down, and if you put it in like that, I actually can, that balances quite well, so I actually tend to prop mine up against the wall or in between your legs while you're having breakfast, and that is pure fresh water. If you want it to go a bit faster, if the slow rate's a little bit slow, you can give it a bit of a squeeze, hence the name Soy Squeeze. And then sometimes it does get blocked. Put that there, so you can back flush it, and soy gives you like a little syringe, but most people tend not to take that. You can do two things. You can either get one with a sports cap and put it on the top and press and backflow like that, or if you haven't got a sports bottle, you can actually just unscrew this cap, and then this, there's a grey attachment, and that gives you a little bit of a ring, which I've got over there, so I'm not going to get, but that actually then fits, and you can actually do it with a smart water bottle. So that is how we filter water on the trail. I'm about 0.2 miles away from Milesburn cabin, which is a private cabin. I'm guessing we can't sort of enter, but there is a spring nearby, so we've made really good time. It is quite hot today. It's like about 24 degrees. This weather is a bit mental, as it's supposed to be -4 tomorrow night, so go figure. Anyway, I've got my hat off, I'm airing my hair. I've still got a bit of a lump, so I thought I'd give that a chance to air out rather than being stuck under a hat all day. And I just wanted to show you what it looks like when the sun shines. It's an absolutely beautiful day.